And we're back. Uh, this video is going to be about stretching my water supply. Since the decision was made to go for maximum duplicants because we've got all this extra time between now and the release, I need to actually start stretching my water supply a lot more. And to do that, what I want to do is basically start recycling my toilet water. If you're not going for maximum duplicants, it's not really a big issue unless you're extremely strapped for water. But if we're going for maximum duplicants, we need every single drop of water for oxygen. Now to recycle that, I'm going to need I'm going to need to actually put in another set of bathrooms. Now I could put some outside, but I'm actually going to put in a second set of bathrooms as well because I'm going to be going up to maximum duplicants. I'm going to need more bathrooms along the way. So thinking about putting in a second set here, but that bathrooms is going to interfere with my cooking area, so I'll have to move my cooking area as well. And this is going to interfere with my dining halls. I'll have to rip them up. So I could move all my dining halls first, but instead what I decided to do is I'll just actually compress down my bedrooms. And by compress down, I basically want to make things more efficient and compact so I can cram more duplicants into a smaller area. Well, that's my plan. So what I've done already is I've built some spare bedrooms up here so I can rip out a bunch of these and start renovating them rig them for maximum occupancy with very strong decor bonuses to go with it. Well, that's the plan. But before we get into all of that, yeah, I know it sounds crazy. We're going to redo the bedrooms so that we can have more water. Yeah. What I've been doing off screen is just I cored out the last of the map. I decided I might as well just find out how much resources are out there, so I cored out everything except I missed a few pieces here, here, and here. I got bored about that point. It was taking a long time. Now, one thing that I found that I have to admit to was, yeah, I found fossil right here. There was actually a big lump of fossil right there on the opposite side of the abyssalite to the oil biome. It somehow spawned in there. I have no idea how, but I completely missed it. Very embarrassing. But yes, I harvested a bunch of fossil at cycle 12,000 or so, or 1200. And this is my new critter storage drop off. Now, these things are pretty handy. It's a good way to basically take all the critters off the map with minimal labor. The doors here are locked, so duplicants can't get in or out. At some points I'll open these, but what I've done is I set up this to drop off all critter eggs. So coral nymph, dense puffs, drecklets, basically all the critters I want in here. And anytime a Dreco that's out on the map lays an egg, that egg will not hatch out there, it will hatch here. And they're trapped with these 3 water tiles on each side, so they can't get out of there. And that's there because I think there is a possibility they can drop an egg over the side. And I believe if they've got the option, they'll go up here. So I don't know if that's kicked in yet. Also, all my shine bugs, all the flyers, everything. No need to mess about. They just all end up in one spot. This is just here for morbs. Morbs don't lay eggs, so I had to drop off the morbs there and then delete the block. But yeah, everything else, it all gets dumped in here. Hatches, everything. Well, I don't have any hatches, but if there are any hatches or eggs drop out of the gate, I can just dump them straight there. Just a handy way to keep all the critters there. And none of them are overcrowded because it's open air. Yeah, nice little setup. I'm glad I thought of that one, actually. That was pretty good. I think I saw a suggestion someone made before, and that's why I went with it. Okay, but first up, time to do some bedroom renovations. Now, for the bedrooms, I've decided, yeah, I'm just going to rip all of this stuff that's out of here, and I'm going to go with an odd design. And by odd, I mean non-standard. Yeah, that's the best I can describe it as. You'll see as it starts to go together, but it's not going to be too normal. I'm basically going with a 3-tile high bedroom. I know that sounds absolutely mental. Why would anyone go with a 3-tile high bedroom? But trust me, there's some sort of method to the madness. The reason I'm going with a 3-tile high bedroom is I can cram in more duplicants in a smaller area. And since I've got access to space artifacts and another little trick I'm going to use, I should be able to get massive amounts of decor in there as well. So I'm just going to rip everything out and we are going with a 3-tile high bedroom. Yeah, let's see how that works. First off though, I'm just going to put in a big lump of diamond floor tiles here. And I'm going to actually put in decor floors. A bit similar to this. I'm going to do a decor floor like this, and I'm probably going to cram it with statues to start, but I'm going to switch them over into space artifacts later on. I think I'm going to have to decommission my cooling loop. The cooling loop that's cooling my base, I'm going to have to do some work on that because, well, yeah, I don't want to do it until the rooms are finished though. Now, let's see. We're going to want to keep the doors in line, so right about there. Yeah, that should do fine. Okay, so this will be my decor floor for here, and then this will be my first bedroom floor. Okay, and in a move that will surprise almost no one, I'm still going to stick with regular beds. Okay, maybe I'm going to surprise a few people with that one. The reason I'm going to stick with regular beds is regular beds are actually just, they're more compact. I can fit more duplicants into a smaller area. That's the whole point of it. So let's throw these together really quickly. Why is it made? What is that made of? Granite? Yeah, perfect. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll go with 10. Yeah, so as you can see, we can cram in an awful lot of dupe. Actually, cancel that. We're going to be deleting that floor and replacing it. And you are going to continue out, and we're going to cover you entirely in statues. Thank you very much. B button. Oh, wait, these are sandstone. Yeah, we're going with granite. Actually, you know what? I will leave 3 spaces in the middle here. Just we'll put in a few space artifacts. I don't want to put in too many yet because since I'm going to be decommissioning my cooling loop, I don't want to actually. I don't want to put anything too hot in. Now, duplicants are counted as being in the bottom leftmost tile of these beds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th duplicant. The 6th. This would be the exact center. Okay, so we'll put 1 there, there, and I'll put in 3 high quality pieces right there. Just for this one. The rest I'll just throw in statues because we'll be flying through this quickly. Now, also I'm just going to be running doors straight up here. This will make more sense as it goes along. I've been planning, I've done some planning in the background, of course, for this. I also have even stuck in some guideposts. You can see there's like little pieces of drywall back here so I can remember where the floors go. I'm also going to have to redo the oxygen drop-offs. Those will have to be changed quite heavily. Actually, you know what? We will just stick that there. Simple fix. Yeah, but where's the deconstruct? Now, the reason I've gone with this method is it just allows me to fit in 10 duplicates in one bedroom, and I should be able to maintain the decor level that they're accustomed to. In fact, I'll probably be able to increase it. Are these granite? Yep, granite as well. Perfect. And now I can actually delete this entire floor up here, and we're going to stick in a second set of bedrooms on top of that. Actually, you can go there. Yeah, you can go there. And we'll deconstruct a lot of you. Oh, what the? I thought I cancelled it already. So this gives me. Why are you sleeping in there already, dogs, buddy? Seriously, we haven't even finished these yet. There's people still working everywhere. Never mind. Oh yeah, now we're going to use some very, very high-end decor for these 3 pieces. We're going to use 1 self-contained universe. I will select that. Self-contained universe. Actually, we'll have a look at the decor value when it kicks in. But yeah, they are pretty damn powerful. I think it's 170 or 180 decor. What's the next level down from them? Here we are, self-contained universe. Nope. Where is the decor value? It's on a pedestal, 198 decor with a radius of 10 tiles. For perspective, a granite statue masterpiece is 30 decor for 8 tiles. So these things are unbelievably powerful. Egg-shaped rocks, also pretty good. 10 tiles on those. Actually, we'll put in. Actually, no, we'll go with these ones. These ones have 9 tiles, and yeah, I'm just going to try and spread them out a bit. So we'll go with some. What is that? What do you call those things? Percolators? A percolator. Don't drink from it. There was a paku in the percolator. No, there's still a paku in that percolator. Okay, so a paku percolator and yeah, some stone eggs or something. We'll sort something out. Yeah, we'll put in a percolator right there. And in this one, we'll go with the rock tornado. No, egg-shaped egg. Yeah, egg-shaped. That should give a nice massive decor bonus. And not only that, if you look here, where's the decor overlay? You'll see those statues are still glowing, so they'll actually reach all the way up to the 2nd floor bedroom above it. So the top 2 bedrooms above it are going to be absolutely bathed in an unbelievable amount of decor. Plan is to put in, how can I explain this? Put in a decor floor every 2nd floor. Now, how is our bedrooms looking? Yes, there we go. 63 tiles in size, 1 below absolute maximum. Oh, one last thing, and just sticking a statue on the end because we can. And I'm also going with a very weird design here. I'm putting in floors, just basically a big wall of doors. The reason being 3 tiles high doesn't really work very well for storage purposes. Now, do this. Done. And there we have our 2nd bedroom. This bedroom here, these 2 bedrooms can hold 20 duplicates. That is a ridiculous amount of duplicates. Think about that. You can cram 20 duplicates into this small of an area, whereas before 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, it took this much space before to hold 20 duplicates. And these duplicates will be getting roughly the same amount, actually probably more decor than than the old ones would. Did I select a? No, I didn't select the egg-shaped rock. Put that there. Oh, cancel that actually. We wanted a percolator, didn't we? That was what we wanted there. Uh, so that should be bathing this entire area in a nice amount of decor. What are we looking at? Not as good as I was hoping. Why is I'm not seeing any effect from the self-contained universe? That should be giving 198. Am I missing something? Pedestals. No, no, it's there. Once I get in the second decor floor, that should be it. Oh, yeah, but that basically covers how I'm going to do all the bedrooms. I'll just cut this out and skip forward until I finished a few more. I want to actually put in a third one so I can support 30 duplicants. Actually, this can be pretty quickly done. We will just delete all of that. Bye-bye. We'll also delete that. Oh, and we'll also delete all of that. And actually, we'll get rid of all that too. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo the whole ventilation in this entire area again as well. Kind of annoying. If I was planning ahead and I knew I was going to be going this route, I probably would have done all of this in it earlier or planned my base out to be adapted more easily. But I'm basically having to work from renovating, which I don't like doing. Renovating always feels like you've wasted some build time earlier, but I suppose we are at perfect sustainability, so who cares? Now, actually, yeah, I'm just going to skip this forward. It's going to take too long otherwise. So here we are with most of the renovations complete, and I've discovered something wonderful. Let's have a look at Tinkerdug 3 here. They're resting comfortably, and their decor exposure is 1,000 at the moment. Their decor value is going up by 1,000 a second. That's actually the maximum, it seems. Their maximum decor absorption per second is 1,000. I did not know that until right this second. Turns out there's more than 1,000 decor in every single tile in these bedrooms. Now, I know this is a non-standard design. Most people would go with maybe apartment complexes or something like that. I'm going with the more, well, this is a hostel. You sleep in a bunk bed and the bathrooms are, shared or communal or something. Yeah, so it's a hostel design. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Now, but I'm not a complete monster, so just to be really nice to my duplicants, we're going to put in some crown molding for them. We have granite. Yeah, we got some granite there. Let's throw them in a little bit of niceties, so just so they have something above their heads. That doesn't interfere with decor transfer. It won't mess with the diamond tiles, as in the decor can still pass through that stuff. And there we go. There's a nice compact bedroom setup. These 3 bedrooms here will support more duplicants than I actually have right now. I think I've got 6 in rockets, so that's 24 total, and that's 30 beds. Now, one of the reasons I'm not using the plastic beds is if I use plastic beds here, I could only fit in half as many, which means I'd need to build twice as many rooms. And some of my dupes end up further away. There's more travel time, more distance, more infrastructure. You know what? No, I'm just going to do the one. In fact, I almost went with 2 tile high bedrooms. The only reason I didn't go with 2 tile high bedrooms is gas. I was worried that the carbon dioxide wouldn't flow out. So with 2 tiles high, that might become a big issue. So instead, I went with 3 just to be on the safe side. Now, what I've done here is I've routed all the oxygen to the back of the room, and that should, well, I don't know exactly how the gas mechanics work, but it should push the carbon dioxide out, or at least encourage it to get out, hopefully. So that should prevent any potential carbon dioxide issues building up. Though I'm glad I didn't go with the 2 tile high bedrooms. I think they could have been really messy. Though with 2 tiles high, I could fit in about another 5 beds. It did look pretty ridiculous on the test map. Okay, so that's that done. I can literally rip out all of these bedrooms, and then I can use this spare space to put in some extra dining halls. So yeah, I'm just going to rip a lot of this out. Also, I really do like these this constant doors up and down. I've locked the ones that are basically the floor. Actually, that one's not locked. The dupes act weird around these. Like if they're trying to get from this floor to the next, they would actually hop up here and then go up. I don't know if that's faster or slower, but I decided, you know what, I'll just stop that from happening just in case. So we'll just rip out all of this stuff. We don't need it. Also, I'm going to have to put in more ventilation in here. And I'm going to have to build another oxygen production facility. 3 kilos is not going to be enough to support all of these duplicants. Also, I need to keep an eye out for printables. Do we have... I'm basically looking for diver's lung. You will be... Actually, you're perfect. Ren, new recruit. New recruit 1. Actually, I want to do some changes first. These doors should be set to automatically block anyone from getting out. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have to put together another gym. I've demolished my old gym. You know what? I'll just hire them now, and I'll worry about building a gym in a little bit. Welcome to the fold. Okay, so I'll rip these out, and then it's time to put in the new dining halls. I'm not going to put in the full-sized one. I'm just going to put in a small dining hall just to tide me over until I've got in the new kitchen's facilities. So, sweep time. Get rid of all this junk. Oop, and all that junk. Why is that stuff in the corner? You know what? I don't care why that's there. Never mind. Okay, so we'll just actually continue with the same motif here. Now, how many can I fit in here? Yeah, we can deconstruct you, deconstruct you. Yeah, we're going to put doors all the way up there. Okay, still going to need a water cooler. Yeah, I'll be using water coolers for now, but I'll be phasing them out later. So, furniture. And that's the middle, right about there-ish. Yeah, there, perfect. For food, we're just going to make these quite compact. They don't need to be actually perfect. They just need to tide us over until we've got our new plumbing in. Nope, that's a bed. Okay, that's just habit at this point. Yeah, that'll do, actually. We should be still getting plenty of decor exposure. And you know, it's only temporary facilities, but no one can accuse me of being mean. I'm going to give them some paintings as well, just because. There we go. Now, how many can that hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 9 is 18. I have 19 dupes because I just hired a new one. Oops. Yeah, actually, while we're at that, let's do the next one. Yeah, as you can see, I've got plans. Now, okay, you can go all the way out. Actually, we're going to be demolishing that whole floor above. So, you, there. Okay, so my dining halls, these are only going to be temporary ones. I've got a newer design I want to try out. It's basically going to be 3 tiles high as well, but it's going to be a great hall. None of this mediocre halls. They're tiny. That's not a great hall. That's still a tiny hall. So we're going to go with some really large size great halls. Actually, and let's just cover ourselves anyway and standards and all that. Perfect. I think that should cover us for all our dining needs in the interim. God, it's getting glowy in there. Oh, cancel you. I need to put a gas vent up there. Actually, the saves are not nearly so bad anymore. Okay, that one's a little bit long, but it's just, yeah, there's definitely been an improvement since I upgraded the hardware. I know the way some people would complain about this game not running so well, and other people are like, no, it's fine. And yeah, hardware makes a really big difference. Since the upgrade, yeah, it's been a completely different game. Completely different. I can actually play it in a reasonable time frame and get stuff done without actually killing myself, you know? Normally I'd have to plan things out way further in advance just to make sure I got everything done in time. But now it's just, yep, I can actually get the dupes to do stuff in a reasonable time frame, get everything done. Oh, back. Yeah, these are all going to be converted back to bedrooms. Well, assuming I get up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 dupes. And, oh, damn it, I messed this up already, didn't I? Yeah, this is all a mistake. This floor is a decor floor. Yeah, every second floor is going to do decor. That's the whole plan. So that all needs to go. Oops. In which case, get rid of these two and get rid of that. And we'll put in the second dining hall up there. Once that's done, I can basically just rip all of these out. All of these dining halls can go. I'll have enough dining halls here for everyone. Then I can actually put in the new kitchens. I've got a new kitchen design I want to try out with I'll be using infinite food storage, but I'll be getting rid of the CO2 pit and we're going to switch to using chlorine. And I've got I got an idea I want to try out about organizing where my meat gets stored, where only certain things have access to it, just so I can harvest things more efficiently. Now, what was this floor again? Yes, you were going to be all decor, so give me you. Yeah, you can go there. My artist is getting a workout today. I still only have one art duplicant, and they're actually amazingly enough able to keep up with this. I'm kind of surprised. Uh, oh, actually, I don't need oxygen on this floor, do I? No, I don't, because no one's going to be coming back in here once it's actually done. I could probably actually seal these up once I finish them. Actually, that might be an idea. I could seal these off. There's no need to get in or out of here anyway, just to prevent duplicants wandering in there when they're bored. Okay, self-contained universe. Thank you very much. Actually, I'm going to run out of those. I've still got missions going all the way out to the end planets, so I should hopefully get a few more of those. I just want to be able to get the core base just absolutely saturated to the point where every single dupe has no possibility of not getting the 12 morale bonus from decor. Let's actually try, say, Tinkerdog. It should have been a cycle. What's your decor at? Average cycles decor, 510. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. You only need 120 to get the maximum value out of it, so I think we're covered. We're well covered. You put you there. I feel like I should make all of these out of copper just to be traditional. Your first ones are always made out of copper at the start of the game, but that feels like a long time ago now. God, that's really glowy. 1 second. No, I can't get rid of it. Okay, so done, and done. Did I actually select those? Yes, I did. My dupes would be along at some point to put those in. Okay, finish this floor off, and then we can switch to the next step of the plan. Okay, and there you can see those drywall pieces. So there's the next floor up there already planned out. Okay, I'll just skip forward until all this is done, and then once that's all done, I'll rip. Well, once this is done, I'm going to rip these out. You don't need to hang around for that either. So once those are ripped out, and the first thing I'm going to come back to doing is, I just realized I put in high pressure gas vents here just out of sheer habit. When was the last time I actually needed a high pressure gas vent, or needed a low pressure gas vent? I can't even remember. Ugh. Oops, the only reason I noticed was someone brought actually plastic to build one of them. And I was like, oh, why are they bringing plastic? And then it dawned on me. Stupid. Yeah. I wonder if any of my dupes have popped eardrums right about now. In fact, considering the actual morale bonuses they've got, I'm not even sure popped eardrums would slow these dupes down at this point. Okay, but yeah, we'll be back in a minute once I get rid of some of more of this. Okay then, so what I've done here is I've just finished off those bedrooms. We've got enough space for 30 dupes. We've got enough space for a lot of dining hall stuff, and we've got plenty of decor to go all the way around. And I even stuck in a little training area up here. None of the dupes, all the dupes are allowed in by default, and I've just limited all the old dupes to not go in. Only the new recruits allowed in, so they can, get their leveling up going on. Now, I'm going to try out a different kitchen design here. I want to basically take this whole thing, compactify it, and as well as that, I want to expand the possibilities for cooking and storage. I want to improve storage a lot. My stuff down here does store okay, but it does kind of go off a bit, and we want to aim for, well, long term. So first off, we're going to grab some liquid in here, and we're going to be aiming for visco gel. Actually, I think you could actually use anything for this if you wanted to, but we're going to use visco gel, and we're going to keep a very close eye on this. For food, we're going to stick in our electric grill. We'll make that out of gold amalgam. Yeah, we got plenty of that stuff lying around. We're going to want a little bit of automation or shipping in here as well, so that we can handle stuff. We're going to want a conveyor loader right about there. Yeah, there. Perfect. Okay, and shipping rails. So conveyor rails, we'll make those out of... Actually, we've got so much gold amalgam. Oh. Now, I want to put in just about 100 kilos. A little bit less should be fine, actually. We can stop that now. So we will get rid of you. And there we go. 90 kilos of the stuff right there. And then we'll block it off. Okay, I know this looks a little bit crazy, but there is a method to this. Not a great method, but there's still a method. And we're going to have a little storage area right there. Well, okay, once we hollow it out, we'll have a storage area right there. I'm also going to need a second set of shipping rails. We're going to have a second storage area up here. We're going to put more visco gel there. So, yeah, something like that. Okay, and now through the magic of the physics of this game, if we deconstruct that block, we should actually end up with a vacuum in there. Well, that's the theory. Vacuum. Perfect. And actually, we can move that debris out of the way. We don't want that in there. Keep it nice and clean. And for here, I'm actually going to sweep up the the visco gel. So let's see how this works. Actually, we'll make that extremely high priority. We'll make you a level 9. You're only temporary. So what should happen is, yes, that was precisely the plan. Thank you, Tinkerdog. Your service is much appreciated. Okay, that's actually probably a little bit too much. Get rid of that. How much we got left? Dope! That was not what I wanted. Okay, let's see if this works anyway. We'll put in another window tile there. Did that stay a vacuum? Yes, it did. I don't want that visco gel there. Now, if I mop that, is it going to cause problems? That's the question. You know what? We'll try mopping this spill, and we'll have to keep a very close eye on it. Alright, that's enough of that. I don't want them actually mopping up all the visco gel. If you leave them there doing that, they might actually mop up the whole lot of it, which would be bad. Yeah, so once that's finished, we should have this area ready to be turned into a vacuum as well. You could probably do this all with just water. You could use water or a drop of petroleum to make this lock, but I want to use visco gel because we got it. Excellent. Okay, we'll deconstruct you, and then we can hopefully. I think I've got a liquid drop off for that stuff. Yes, I do. Where do I have the liquid drop off? It's up the top of the map. Yeah, here I'm dumping the visco gel in here that I actually have to mop up. I made one of these at one point. I've even got another one for naphtha, actually. Where's the naphtha one? Naphtha one is over here. I have a naphtha drop off where I drop off my excess naphtha that you occasionally accumulate this stuff. It's just going to happen. Mistakes will be made. Well, you will if you're me. Now, time to finish this sucker off. Well, put in some of the finishing touches. We can deconstruct that. I could probably actually come in from the top diagonally, but I'm not going to. Shipping. So we basically have a perfect little vacuum storage area where we can dump our food. So all of the completed meals will get dumped in there. And of course, to do that, we're going to need to put in a little auto sweeper, and we'll make you out of gold. And you'll see the auto sweeper can reach just to this tile here. I'll put it down. So the auto sweeper can reach here, but it can't actually reach in there. So it can basically pick up all the food and dump it in there, and all my dupes can actually reach in here and grab the food if they want it. Kind of handy. Now, we're also going to want to put in the top drop-off is slightly different. The top drop-off is going to be the inaccessible one. I'm going to stick meat and sleet wheat grain. Meat and sleet wheat grain and probably eggshells actually will go in here on this line, and my dupes won't be manually able to access it. There's a reason for that, but it'll all become clear as it goes along. Well, hopefully it should all become clear. So that should complete that, and now I'm going to actually decommission my old kitchen. My meat and, well, my calories have been shooting through the roof. I've got almost, was it at 10 million or 9 million calories of barbecue. I'm actually producing so much meat, it's kind of ridiculous at the moment. Those vole farms are just so productive. So, actually, we're going to deconstruct you now. We don't want any more meals being made in you. And what I'm going to do is arrange some conveyor belts to dump stuff up there. But there's something I want to try first, actually. I would like to actually make that a chlorine atmosphere. Of course, making that a chlorine atmosphere doesn't seem that simple, but I do have an idea. Actually, we'll make both of them chlorine atmospheres. Yeah, conveyor loader here. And we'll stick a conveyor rail in like that. Also, we'll need power. I know some of our power's not being used anymore. The old kitchens. Done, done, and done. That should get everything there up and running. Now what I want to do here is limit this to, say, make it 4 kilos. Yeah, 4 kilos. And we are going to want to collect something out of here. Where is it? Consumable ores. Get me some bleach stone. Yes, I'm going to get bleach stone in here, and I am going to dump the bleach stone into this consumable ore. Bleach stone. We'll make you a priority 9. Okay. That can't be loaded by duplicants, which is good because if I allowed manual use, they dump in like 1,000 kilos of the stuff. I don't want it. I just want to put in a very small amount, and I'm going to dump it into the conveyor loader, and it'll end up in there. Perfect. Then we can... Oh, we're going to enable you now to collect consumable ores as well. Bleach stone. Make you a level 9 too. Make you a level 1. In fact, we are going to turn off consumable ores for you entirely. Aha! So now the bleach stone in there, it's off gassing, so eventually that will just... What the... Where are you going with that? Oh, damn it. You know what? It's enough. It's enough. That's only 7.6 grams, but that's still... the presence of any bleach stone at all will actually cause it to be a sterile atmosphere. So, we're okay. What else is up there, actually? Diamond? Yeah, I want to get rid of that diamond. Did that dupe just pick it up through... You know what? Never mind. I think that dupe just picked it up through the wall. If that's doable, that could become a problem. Doesn't matter. We've got enough chlorine in there that we're actually happy. And ooh, we'll get rid of you. Yeah, in fact, you can be deconstructed. No more bleach stone in there. Another grill. And now we're set up for, well, hopefully a decent cooking facilities. You can be... Actually, no, I just wanted to deconstruct the shipping rail that's connected to you. Set the filters on this. Cooking ingredients. No, we want this to be all edibles. So, barbecue. Fried mushrooms, sure. Gristleberry, lice loaf. You won't have half of these. Muckroot, no, that can stay out. No mushrooms, you want fried mushrooms only. Nutrient bar omelets and pepper bread. Yeah, all of those can get dumped in there. So this will be our storage for our food where dupes can gain access to it. And this here, this is where we're going to put everything else. Actually, I might want to automate it up from down here. Why does that not have power? Oh, yeah, I never hooked up the power yet. That would make sense. So this will be our new automated cooking facilities. I do want to actually transfer all of this junk from down there. So we're going to set up a conveyor loader and we are going to dump an awful lot of stuff in here. So what are we looking for? Conveyor loader. Yeah, you'll fit about there. Conveyor rail. Perfect. And I'll just set this to harvest meat, that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to need a second one as well. Where's that going to go? This conveyor rail here actually comes from the top of the map. That's actually carrying over all my meat from the top of the map. Actually, I might want to do that now as well. So gold, yeah, we got plenty of gold. And we'll stick in a bridge because we like to be thorough and make sure everything's got flow. Okay, so all the meat and eggshells that come from our voles will come straight out in here and get dumped down in this section. Now, the reason I put it up here is my dupes can't gain access to this normally. So, well, assuming they can't get in from the top, I don't think they can. Let's try a deconstruct command on this and see what happens. No, that's an actual deconstruction errand. Okay, I may have to rethink this whole design if they're able to gain access to that. Yeah, we'll leave it a bit. Hopefully they don't. You are going to be, well, basically everything we don't want our dupes getting access to. So where is food? No, edible. So we're going to want you to be meat. Perfect. Okay, so all the meat will go up there. As well as that, we want, ooh, mushrooms? Yes. Anything else? Nope. And where is cooking ingredients? So raw egg? Yes. Sleet wheat grain? Yes. And pinch of pepper nuts? Yes. Oh, also power. Come on. Okay, so once that's done, that should be all of the cooking ingredients up there. Oh, fresh delivery already. Wow, they actually completed that. It's so nice when this game actually runs at this speed. Time to deconstruct these old ones. Don't need you anymore. You're just going to confuse things. Where is that coming from? Oh, that's the fish. That's all the eggs. Oh yeah, that's still going on. I completely blanked that. You can go up like that, and we'll just feed you in this way. Done. What? How? Have I broken it? Okay, this may not be my best design. Meat, unrefrigerated, fresh. Are you in a sterile environment? Please tell me you're in a sterile environment. Nope, conveyor chute. What the? Where's the meat? That's not... Okay, so I'm going with a slightly different approach. I've just moved the shipping rails around, so instead of coming in from the top, it comes in from the back. My auto sweeper can still reach it, so this will solve this problem. I'm not sure what it's going to do about my downstairs problem, though. Actually, one thing before I do that. Let's see if this works. Okay, that seems to be working. Okay, seems to dump them in. That might actually be a good way to fix this problem. So I might want to do the same thing for the bottom one as well. Yeah, it's cramming them in. And my dupes don't seem to be able to get access to it. Yeah, that might actually be working. Next up, we're going to queue up some barbecue here. And we're also going to queue up some... Actually, we just queue up barbecue for the time being. Everything else can stay where it is. Oh, pepper nuts. Yeah, we have absolutely almost zero pepper nuts. If you check under, where is it? Edible, no, cooking ingredients. I've actually managed to start eating through all the pepper nuts on the map. There's 61 kilos left. Not a lot. Okay, sleet wheat grain also fits in. Okay, that actually works. Alright, time to finish the shipping rails here then. We'll do the same with you. We'll deconstruct that. I'll have to remake you in a minute, but that should work. Okay, bit messy, bit messy, I'm not going to lie. Actually, yeah, no, I should do it that way. Deconstruct. Actually, cancel that and that. There we go. And then all I have to do is the exact same thing down here. It will be slightly bulkier than I was anticipating, but it should work just fine. Yeah, that diamond is going to end up in there forever. That's going to bug me. You know what? I can live with it. So long as it works. So long as it works. Okay, so now we have infinite food storage in a chlorine environment, just about. How's our barbecue looking? Unrefrigerated, fresh, and in a sterile atmosphere, so no germs can accumulate. This is absolutely a hilarious pile of stuff, but still seems to be working as well. Also, all the food is going to come in here from this line and from the bottom of the map as well, from my fish. So all the meat, veg, all that, and I'm also going to put in, say, let's try a little something here. What I'd like to do is put in just I'm going to put in some basic food storage for grains, meat, that kind of stuff. So any grains and meat on the map will get dumped into the containers here and then dumped onto the wire. That way, my dupes don't have access to it. They basically only have access to feed resources into the cooking, but they can't actually pull them out again to stop those infinite loops from happening. I think that's all good. I just want to actually finish doing all of this. Meat, you know what? We'll make you all 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, this will be a real stress test of the system. I'll just fast forward this a bit. Okay, I just made what I thought was a huge accident there. I was checking under edible and I thought, oh, I'll just move over the omelets while I'm at it. But I didn't want to put the omelets up there. I wanted to put the omelets down here. Thankfully, the auto super is doing all the work for me. So the omelets get dumped in there and then they get transferred down to the bottom. Also, I had a couple of magical eggs floating there for a second. It was quite nice. Also, we can do the exact same thing actually with the barbecue. Barbecue can go up there also. So that basically transfers all my food, except for what is left in that fridge. What is in that fridge? Bristleberry. You know what? I might actually compost this bristleberry. I have no need for it anymore. Yeah, you can all go. Now, I'll have to do a little bit of tidying up here, complete the floor. I don't want to leave this ladder system in here. Actually, I might be... no, that's going to interfere with the rooms above. But that should be basically food taken care of for, well, forever. Now, I'm only going to make frost buns. Now, you're going to be thinking, why? Why make frost buns? Why not just make pepper bread? Because, you know, pepper bread just actually gives a bigger morale bonus. Well, here's the thing. Frost buns and pepper bread give the exact same amount of calories per sleet wheat grain. So for 10 units of sleet wheat grain, you get 4,000 calories. For 3 units here, you get 1,200 calories. You do the math on that. It's actually the exact... You'd get 4,000 calories if you used 9 units of sleet wheat to make frost buns. So when you add pepper nuts to pepper bread, you don't actually gain any calories. It's not actually a calorie gain in any way, shape, or form. The only thing that actually gives you more calories from pepper nuts is barbecue. When you add pepper nuts to barbecue, it goes from being 3,200 calories worth of meat to being 4,000 calories worth of a meal. Same thing when it comes to stuffed berries. You notice in the stuffed berries here, it takes 3,200 calories worth of bristleberry and a pepper nut and... Actually, wait, that is an increase. Well, maybe the wiki's out of date. 1 second. No, I was right the first time. It was just me being silly and not doing the math correctly. Bristleberries here. You take 1,600 calories of bristleberries, and that gives you 2,000 calories of gristleberry. So each 1,600 calories of raw berries were 2,000 calories. If you turned it into stuffed berry, you're going to take, well, basically 2 plants instead of 1, and you'll get 4,000 calories. Half that, and you'll get 2. So the pinch pepper nuts don't actually... The only thing they're adding here is morale. Now, we're going for maximum duplicants, so morale is not our major point here. We're just aiming for the most food we can possibly squeeze out of this map. This makes pepper bread inefficient for it. We're better off actually just going with straight frost buns and saving all of our pinch of pepper nuts for barbecue, where we actually gain 800 calories from every kilo of pepper nuts. Those pepper nuts are wild, and an extra 800 calories, that's totally worth it. So the only thing I'm going to be making is barbecue and frost buns. Exact same amount of calories. Well, actually, this is a net calorie gain for me if I do it this way. Omelets, yeah, we'll still keep making omelets for now, but I'm going to set up automated omelet production later so we can take the strain off our cooks. And we'll actually copy those settings to both of them. Yeah, so now we have, well, perfectly automated cooking. Now, the only thing I got to do left to do is I'm going to run a shipping rail from up here. I basically want to take all the eggshells and I want to dump them down where they can be of the most use. And the place where they can be of the most use is right down here at our eggshell cracking area where we're turning eggshells into lime. Probably my best bet to put it down here. So we'll just do a quick loader drop off. Actually, I'll do all of that off screen. I'll put in the power actually off screen. I'll just do it in the shipping now. Reason being, I have to check all the power around this area. I have probably redlined most of the things. Receptacle? Where can you reach? We will just put one there. Yeah, perfect. Shipping rail. Give it flow, and we'll just run it right down the middle. You can use the plastic ladders. It just removes some of the strain from the system. Actually, where was I? It's just I do find my dupes running back and forth every so often, bringing along eggshells, which is really frustrating. It just seems like such a waste of time. And there we go. Fully automated, we don't have to care about it. Actually, this is already powered, so that's the only thing that needs it. Consumable ores, no thank you. We are just going to go with organic. Yeah, eggshells. We'll make you a priority 5. Actually, we'll make everything in here priority 5. No need to go crazy on anything. Yeah, perfect. So all the eggshells will get dumped in there, and all those eggshells will get sent down all the way to our facilities down here to be turned into lime. And that means all of the fish eggshells and all of the vole eggshells will all end up down here where we don't have to do anything. Kind of like it, not going to lie. We don't need a priority on these, do we? No, perfect. Good to go. That's our whole kitchen setup and we don't have to care about it. Okay, give me a duplicate with diver's lung. Simple taste, gourmet, quick learner. No. I'm only going to take dupes with diver's lung because I'm trying to stretch my oxygen supply. I've been thinking about this and I did some calculations. Diver's lung is basically my best bet, and the only things that are going to count as negatives now, I don't care if they're got noodle arms or they're slow or anything like that. The only things I want to avoid are bottomless stomach because that will make them eat more calories, and I'm going to have to really stretch for the calories later on. I mean, really, really stretch for calories. As well as that, I'm also going to want to take care of, what the hell was it? I don't want natural gas getting into my base, so any flatulent dupes, not a chance. And loud sleepers, I think I'm going to have to exclude those as well because I really have very compact bedrooms. I could probably do some work with the scheduling, but unless I'm just constantly getting dupes that have the diver's lung dupes all have loud sleeping, I'm going to try and avoid them if possible as well. That means I can rip out the old kitchen now. Damn, that is an awful lot of food. Oh, actually, what's that going to do to my decor in the area? What's the radius on that? Actually, yep. The negative decor in these is only 1 tile, so basically this stuff just sits there and I never have to worry about it. Oh, I'm not sure if my dupes can reach that. Ooh, that could become a problem. I might want to actually open this up at the back as well so my dupes can get in the back. Though I'll probably have to break the vacuum. You know what? I'll worry about that later. For the time being, we have plenty of food and my dupes should hopefully be able to access it. No, I don't think they can. I think that's actually going down. 1 second. Okay, I have the inkling of a plan. It seems this new kitchen setup of mine, while very compact, is not quite as good as I was hoping. So I'm going to have to crack this open. I get a little bit of chlorine into the base, but I can live with it. Now, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this pipe. Oopsie. Yep, there we go. Oh, look, we've got water. Now, is that going to cause a problem in there? I'm just thinking maybe I have to make this even wider. The problem is I don't want that water actually sitting there. Pretty sure that's going to cause these to... Yeah, they're unrefrigerated. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to be slightly more surgical about this. I know exactly what I need to do. We'll complete that pipe segment again. Okay, you can go, that's fine. All of that can get dumped in there. And what we're going to do is deconstruct this. Okay, barbecue's going to fall down. That's a given. But I can live with that because now what I can do is deconstruct this liquid pipe and the drop of water will only fall right there. Perfect. Then all we do is replace these windows tiles, put back in that one. And that should complete the airlock again. Boom. Now, How's it looking in there? Okay, there's oxygen. I will have to do something about that. Okay, do I have a gas pump? Mini gas pump? You will do. High pressure gas vent. It'll probably work eventually. In the meantime, I got to worry about all my food going off. Ugh, okay, I've totally messed this up. I'll just skip this forward until this is complete and I've actually got this started. But I just realized I put all of my current food at risk. 10 million calories. Yeah, this is slightly nervous making. Actually, let's replace this window tile for now. That should decrease the surface area I can draw from. I'm not sure what the exact draw methodology on these is, as in where they actually draw gas from. Why are they rotating that? Oh, they're putting it back in here. Okay, we'll get rid of the allow manual use. And we'll mop up some of this mess while we're waiting. Okay, please tell me you're pumping. Are you pumping? Come on. Oh, yeah, forgot to put in the actual ventilation. High pressure gas vent right there. We are going to make you a priority 9. That needs to be done now. Thank you very much. We're also going to put you back to allow manual use. We need to get all that stuff back in there. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward this. This is kind of nerve-wracking. I'm risking all my food right now. Come on, dupes. Hurry up, hurry up. It works. The oxygen is quickly being evacuated from the room. Oh, well, I wouldn't call that a room, but that tiny little food storage area. So let's get some tidy up going on. And we can get rid of that junk right a bit there. And most of the food is getting transferred over, and it's even passing through the chlorine room for a little bit of sterilization in case anything got in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to risk putting more chlorine in here, but not for a little bit. I'm going to make sure this is all nice and clean. Oh, and I better complete this again. I'm going to actually have to empty out and stop this entire cooling loop. I'm going to have to change it because I'm going to put it through the floors. And also the floors have all moved, so the whole thing just looks completely odd now. How are we looking on gas? Yeah, we'll be fine. It'll take a little bit of time, but I'm down to... What are we down to already? Hey, look, it's vacuum in one place already. Those things are actually pretty efficient given a small enough space. Yeah, I'll just skip forward a bit, tidy up some more, and then we'll get ready to do the actual dining halls. Okay, so I've set up a little drop-off here just to tidy things up and be completely finished with food. So what I have here is these fridges are set to contain, well, meat, cooking ingredients. We've got sleet wheat grain, and we've also got over here pinch pepper nut. Now, this here is set to pick up all the cooking ingredients like raw egg, pinch pepper nut, and sleet wheat grain, and I'm also going to move my egg hatchery, egg murdering over here. Let's see. Yeah. So basically all my eggs will get cracked over here. All the eggs will get dumped into this, and then all of those, actually there's a piece right now, all of those will just get sent along over here and dumped into the cooked, the stuff for food cooking. So, you know, grains, meat, all that kind of stuff will all end up in there. Should be pretty handy. What's this? You're unrefrigerated and going stale. So somehow I ended up with an awful lot of calories of meat in there. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of changes here. Let's see if I put that there and then deconstruct the tile beneath it. Is that polluted dirt? Oh, okay, the polluted dirt's got to go. Ah! Okay, I should have probably anticipated this beforehand. You know what? I'm going to take that polluted dirt out of there and I'm going to send it all the way down to where I crack my eggshells. Where's polluted dirt? Yep. Polluted dirt and rot pile. All of them can go down there. Be gone. Right. Perfect. I'll sort out what to do with those later. In the meantime, I have to figure out how to vacuum this out. I might have to do another... Actually, it might be an idea to just do another rear entry here and basically the exact same thing that I did down here. Vacuum it out with one of these little mini gas pumps. That would give me a liquid lock on either side, but then I might be able to get access to that. Actually, no, I can wall it up afterwards. Well, first things first. Let's see if we can actually drop this meat down. Yeah, that works. Actually, I can place that there. Then I can deconstruct that and stick in the gas pump possibly diagonally. So I can actually do this from up here. Yeah, sorry about the delay on this one. It's just this is my first time doing this particular kitchen setup. And doing it inside a 3-tile high setting is actually a lot more tricky than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I'll skip forward a little bit until we get the vacuum pump in at least. Lo and behold, you can actually build a mini gas pump in there diagonally. That is so freaking useful to know. A little bit more stuff rotted, but not much. I think I've got everything. Are we back to a vacuum? Yes, we are. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I almost destroyed my food storage a couple of times. Oopsie. But in the end, I think we've got a nice sealed room that should hopefully be maintenance free. I'm not even going to bother attempting to put any bleach stone in there. You know what? It can just stay as a vacuum. As long as I make sure to take out anything that can potentially rot, I don't really care too much about germs. Germs won't kill my dupes. Having all my food go off and spoil, that could potentially cause problems. Actually, though, I do want to get that plastic and that diamond out of there. In fact, I know just how to do that. We'll dump it down at the bottom of the map. What is... No. Yeah, you don't need to see this bit. And my prayers have been answered. I've managed to get my hands on a Twinkle Toes with Diver's Lung. That's perfect. Trainee 2. New Recruit 2. Excellent. Now, at the moment, I'm just doing a little bit of renovations and stretching things out, so I've got more room to play around with. I'm also going to build a wall along here. This is as far as my great halls are going to extend. I'm going to make a big great hall. There's no messing about. Now, first things first, you have to put a recreational building in the area to make it a great hall. So to make this, I have to choose, and I've only got 4 choices. 2 of them are not choices. First one is the water cooler. I can put in the water cooler, but it costs water per use, and I'm trying to minimize water usage to maximize duplicates, so I can't use that. I know I can disable it, and it'll still give me the bonus, but I find that exploitative, and I don't want to actually go that way. Espresso machine, same problem, uses water, same issue, can also be disabled. Then we've got the arcade cabinet and the jukebox, so they're literally my only 2 choices because they're the only other 2 recreational buildings that exist in the game. So here's my choices as they play out. I can put down an arcade machine. Joy of the arcade machine, it only takes up 3 tiles. And why did I replace that? No, never mind. So it only takes up 3 tiles. So it's 3 tiles wide, 3 tiles high. Where is that? Yeah, so it's a 3x3 structure. Which, yeah, 3x2? No, it's 3x3. So it's a 3x3 structure. And that uses, where's the power overlay? Yeah, that uses, I want to say 1200 watts. Is it 1200 watts? Come on, finish saving and let me know. Nope, won't tell me. Furniture. Arcade cabinet. Arcade cabinet is 1.2 kilowatts. Perfect. Then you've got the other choice, which is the jukebox. Jukebox is a 5x3 building. So where is it? Actually, I think it lists this on these when you go to place them. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's a 5x3 building, so as you can see there, I can't place it any closer to that door. It looks like it only takes up 3 tiles, but it's actually 5x3. So that's my 2 options. Now, the difference between this one, though, is, well, this one's smaller. Only 1 dupe can use it at a time. Also uses slightly more power, but it's the fact that only 1 duplicant can use it. The jukeboxes, multiple duplicants can use them at the same time. So even though it takes up a couple extra squares, I'm actually willing to put that in just so that the little bonus it gives out, plus it's kind of cool when the dupes dance, so I'm actually going to go with that. It's my preferred method. Now, how are these guys doing over here? Okay, you've almost finished that, so you know what? We will rip all of this sucker out. Actually, all of that can go all the way to there. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep going up a little bit higher. All the way. So yeah, this will be my great hall design. Not going to be too fancy. I am just going to go straight across here with lots and lots and lots of furniture. Where are we going? Mess tables, actually, make it a gold amalgam. I made all these ones out of copper ore, and I realize I'm going to need to keep that because I'm going to be making a lot more Atmos suits, and I don't want to have to fly out to space to get my hands on more copper ore. So gold amalgam, yeah, it gets a decor bonus and everything. That's fine. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? How many is that? That is 25. 25 is perfect. I'll just have to finish the decor floor beneath it, and then we'll have ourselves an actual, well, a great hall. If it holds 25 duplicants, I can classify that as pretty great. Though I do have to finish this section out as well. Yeah, we'll put down our statues. Are they granite? Please tell me they're granite. Yes, they're granite. Also, I'll have to do the decor floor 2 floors up as well, just to make sure that's fully saturated. But once that's done, that'll be my great hall ready. Now, I'm running out of time here, so I'll cut this video out here. When I come back, we'll be redoing the toilets, which is kind of where we wanted to go at the very start of this video, but I never really got that far. The game is running much faster, but it's still, there's so much less. The complications I experienced here kind of slowed me down an awful lot. Yeah, that kitchen, it was painful to get set up, but now that I know what I'm doing, I think I could do this a little easier the next time. It's just you've got to bring in the rails from the side so that the food can get in. If you try and bring it in from the top, the food doesn't drop right. Or give yourself an extra tile to work with instead of squeezing it into 3 tiles high, and you could actually make yourself, well, quite a decent little build there. Right. But yeah, this is my new hostel apartments or hostel living area. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed and good luck.